Well, here we go. Second match of the day. Emilia Soini will be pleased that she won the toss and she has the serve here. And there goes that lob serve. It was better than the practice one. I think Georgina Kennedy got a bit confused there with that shot down the middle. Another quite unusual shot there from Soini.
Yeah, we could see a bit hectic kickoff of the game.
Yeah, hectic's the right word for that one. I think it is going to be very hectic when you play Georgina Kennedy. It's 100 miles an hour. She's not nicknamed the whirlwind for nothing.
Especially the beginning of the match. You know, the ball is really bouncy, so you need to find the balance between hard shots and accuracy as well.
Or just hit a lucky one down the wall like that. Scrape it off the wall. She doesn't really need those kind of shots, Georgina Kennedy, but she'll take it. I think that might have gone out there, Marek.
I think so.
We'll give her the benefit of the doubt, Soini.
Nice shot, good opportunity from Georgina Kennedy. Clinical finish, isn't it?
Yeah, movement's good as well, isn't it? That right leg going out, and but the back leg was so still, wasn't it? I think that's one of the key things as you go up the levels on both the women's and the men's side is the movement, not just how fast they are, but the stability of the movement and how quickly they can come back to the tee and recover.
It's exactly how you say, the stability during the shots, you know, it's crucial for these kind of matches, and it makes a big difference between these two players.
And out, 5-1.
I don't know how you kept stable in your movement, because you're one of the fastest players I've ever seen. Have you watched much of Saurav Ghosal? Because we were thinking you had one or two similarities there.
Thank you, that's a pleasure to hear, honestly. Well, yeah, when I was a kid, I kept watching squash, you know, all the time. So especially Saurav is similar, or I am similar to Saurav on the backhand side. So that's something what I try to learn from this guy, you know, because it's a special thing. So I was trying to find how to play the shot in a proper way, basically. So also his movement was quite extraordinary.
Pretty quick.
Yeah, exactly.
Like yourself.
So the styles are pretty same.
So you noticed it yourself as well. You looked at some of his games.
Exactly.
Well, I'm glad we got that right. Meanwhile, Georgina Kennedy, very businesslike on here. 8-1. Not too many problems for the #1 seed so far. That's a good lift. That's
Very
one of
good
her
lob.
best shots, isn't it?
Nice shot.
The fin. Oh, she's got her. Oh, she'll enjoy that one. Nice little flick there from Soini.
Nice flick. Also the lob did it work, so
Just doing her best to try and slow things down. Soini use the height, use angles, but can't afford to make unforced errors. That's tight. It's a good line there from Soini.
Nice accuracy from Soini.
It wasn't easy either. She had to flick the wrist a little bit to get it out from the back.
Especially with the length, you can see how hard it is, you know, to put the racket in the right way.
And a good example there of Kennedy showing her rapid speed to the front of the court. Wasn't even her best cross court, but didn't need to be. So 7 game balls then for the #1 seed. Oh, it's the taxi again. She won't be happy with that, Kennedy.
Nice flick. Excuse me.
It's working well, isn't it? 2 taxis there for Soini. Well, that she inflicted on Kennedy. And there goes the lob serve. That's probably a little bit better. Slams that one into the tin and hands the first game to Gina Kennedy. So Gina Kennedy taking the first game 11-4 in 6 minutes. She leads by 1 game to love.
We could see the control of Gina Kennedy's, especially in the first game. It's really important to kick off the match in the right way. I think Emilia needs to focus more on the length and trying to use exactly these flicks and focus on the accuracy to the back. Gina Kennedy leads 1 game to love.
Kennedy leads 1 game to love. Love all.
So Gina Kennedy looking very comfortable on this court. Again, Hamburg, she had great memories from last year, securing the title. It's her first match. And everything's going to plan so far, Marek.
Exactly. I think we can see that Gina is pretty comfortable with this court as well, as we saw her win last year.
Yeah, just talking about the court, you obviously, this is like a second home to you, right? You play Bundesliga for this club.
Exactly.
You're very comfortable. How would you describe the court? Is it quick? Is it how does it play?
Exactly, the court is very specific. I would say it's pretty fast, you know, and especially as I said in the first game, usually at the beginning of the matches you need to find, you know, the balance between right shot selections, because you can be punished very easily on this one, especially to the front. Yeah, I think Gina understands it pretty well, right, as we could see.
Yeah, very well. Yeah, she's pretty ruthless, isn't she, Kennedy? Once she gets into a rhythm. Oh,
Very
that's
good
not
shot.
bad. That's impressive, and that's how good it has to be against Kennedy. Wow. Should be happy with that one. That shot on top of the 2 flicks in the first game.
That's a very good start from Soini. It's really nice to see how she's trying to fight in back.
Yeah, absolutely. She's not laying down here. Nice healthy 3-love lead. There goes the lob.
And out. 1-3.
This is very good again, isn't it? Soini wasn't quite expecting this. She's actually being very proactive against somebody as good as Kennedy. That's not easy to do. Yeah, totally stranded there, really, wasn't she? A bit of a loose drop shot. Kennedy ate it up, really.
She punished her, definitely.
Out. 3-4.
Will you be here for the whole week, Marek, watching the whole tournament?
I would love to. Unfortunately, I'm leaving tomorrow in the afternoon. But
Back to Czech or?
Back to Czech Republic, yes. Need to finish my studies firstly, and then we can have fun on court.
Still studying?
Exactly.
How long do you have left to study?
A few months for the bachelor degree, and then for the master's another 2.
In what?
Economics and management.
Well, good luck with that.
Thank you very much. Well, Gina Kennedy came back from 4-1 down. But I think we can appreciate Soini that she's not scared at all. She tries to attack, you know, exactly like that, putting her under pressure.
Yeah, it's been good. She's been imposing her style a little bit on Kennedy. Perhaps surprised her a little bit at the beginning of this second game. But Kennedy, as expected, is equal to the task, as usual. Kennedy will be wanting to improve here, though, won't she? I mean, this is the first game this year on this court, of course, round 2. Perhaps not hitting quite good enough width as she would like. So just doing a bit of extra solo here, you know, in the in the gap.
You need to try these shots also during the match between the breaks.
Yeah. It's quite funny, yesterday we saw, I think there was about a 2-minute break in between matches, and Nada Abbas ran onto the court like a little junior court rat just to get a few hits before the next match.
It's a funny situation, but absolutely understandable. She needs to try the court as well.
Yeah, it's ultimate professional. So 6 game balls here then for Kennedy. A bit of a slight scare at the beginning of this second. Some good play by the Finn. And there goes the ball into the top of the tin. And it's Kennedy just
leads 2 games to love. Love all.
So Gina Kennedy in pole position here, looking good in this run out against Emilia Soini. Round 2, but the first match on this court for Kennedy this year. Oh, she's done it again.
Nice flick.
She's making a habit of that one, Marek.
Exactly, seems to be that's her favorite shot.
That and the lob. Kennedy trying to do the same thing with that flick. Yeah, it's nice from Soini. She's managing to get in front at times and she's doing something with the ball, which is good to see.
Nice shot from Kennedy.
So Gina Kennedy, the #1 seed and defending champion, looking very likely to come through this match, and should she secure it, she will be up against Lucy Tamal, her England colleague, or Marta Dominguez. Of course, from Spain, and I think that's going to be a tough match, actually. I don't know what you think about that one. Lucy Tamal, the #6 seed, but Dominguez can play.
Definitely.
Good squash.
Dominguez also young gun coming up, you know.
Like yourself.
I hope so. I hope so. Yeah, I mean, these young players, you know, coming up, they move really well, pretty fast, also fast game. It's really not easy to play against. So I feel it could be a great match, actually.
Yeah, it's certainly not going to be easy, that one, for Tamal, who's the seed. That's at 5 o'clock this evening. Yeah, good tight ball there from Kennedy.
We could see at the beginning of this game, third game, that the lob from Soini was working well, and then afterwards playing to the front, you know, the drop shots especially. That's a great tactic, I feel, you know, one of the best you can choose against Gina Kennedy.
Well, they call it an old man's game, don't they? So the lob drop.
It's exactly like that.
It's probably doing it a disservice, really, because it is very effective. And she is certainly not an old man, like myself.
Of course, it can work in some rallies, but I guess Georgina is, you know, super class. So we could see also that she smashed the ball.
Yeah,
score drive.
Absolutely. Unless it's perfect, she's going to be all over it, Kennedy.
I'm really amazed about her movement on the court. You know, she's so fast and explosive player. Really great to see and nice to watch.
Yeah, a very fair player as well. Kennedy just gets on with things. That was rapid. Yeah, she's. I think she'd already given up on that rally in the back corner.
As we can see, she feels it at least in her legs.
Well, I mean, I'd point out. I think she had a bit of an illness. She had pneumonia fairly recently, so the fitness isn't quite back to where she wants it. She's missed out on a few tournaments, and obviously this is a very, very high level, not just a high level, but very, very physical, and she's done very, very well to get through round one and to put up a decent performance against Gina Kennedy. You can see that she's given 110% there, Emilia Soini. But it's Gina Kennedy coming through comfortably, 11-4, 11-4, 11-3, 3-love in 22 minutes. And the victor will stay on court for a couple of minutes as Vanessa Atkinson, the MC, will have a few questions.
Ladies and gentlemen, she's had a great event. Good win yesterday. One more time, please, for Emilia Soini. Gina, congrats. Always good to get that first match under your belt. So always a little bit nervy, but you looked sharp. Did it feel good?
Yeah, it did. I think I was struggling to find my weight of shot on this court. I think I was trying to hit it a bit too hard in the first 2 games, and Emilia is so dangerous. I mean, anytime I left the ball short, especially on the forehand, she just hit some absolute outrageous shots, and obviously she taxied me a few times as well. So yeah, exactly, and she almost got me in the last one as well. But yeah, so I just was trying to just find my confidence on here. I was trying to get my short game going a little bit. So yeah, I'm really happy to be back. I love this tournament, and yeah, it's a good start, I guess.
Well, obviously happy memories on this court. You spent quite a bit of time on here last year. Was that a big part of your decision to come back here? I know there's a lot of things to consider. It's such a busy schedule, but always nice to come back somewhere where you've lifted the trophy, obviously.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I've actually had a really long break. I haven't played anything since TOC. I had a few things that made me decide that I need a good training block. So I've had 6 weeks at home, which has been so nice. And when I saw I could either go all the way to New Zealand and Australia, or I could come to Germany, which is only an hour away, where the atmosphere is so good, the court's amazing. So yeah, I'm really happy that this tournament happened again.
Well, I'm sure the tournament's very happy to have you back as well. And we'll see you in the quarterfinals tomorrow. Gina Kennedy, everyone.